Hello everybody, today we have Dell Latitude 7520. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can upgrade, replace or fix. Let's start. So let's start with the bottom screws. Now we have to separate the bottom case from the palmrest. So we have to find the gap where you can put some prying tool. The best is made out of plastic. The metal one may scratch your parts. And then work your way around the edge until you unhook all the clips. And now the bottom is out. Here we have the part number. Now we have access to all internal components. Let's start with disconnecting the battery from the motherboard. So we have to pull the tab and disconnect the battery. Now let's take out all the screws. You watch out for the speaker cable, it's routed through the batteries, so okay. The battery is out. Here we have the part number. So it's easy to replace the battery if the battery is swollen or laptop doesn't hold the charge. Just replace it. Now we can pull out our speakers. So disconnect it from the motherboard. Looks like there is no screws, just rubber grommets, so gently take it out. And yeah, if the sound is bad, you can replace speakers. Those are our speakers. Here we have the part number. Now we can take out the SSD drive. That's our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot or you would like to upgrade your storage to the bigger one, then you can take out this screw. Oh, there's another screw. And now under that cover we have this SSD drive. That's our SSD drive. Now let's take out the heatsink and the cooling fan. So if your cooling is bad, fan is making grinding noise, laptop overheats, then replace this part. Disconnect the fan from the motherboard. Okay, now let's lift it gently. It may be stuck to the motherboard because of the cooling paste, so be gentle. Don't bend it, otherwise it will not work. Alright, so that's our heatsink cooling and the part number. Now let's disconnect all the cables from the motherboard. We will be pulling out the motherboard. So that's another speaker. Those are the upper speakers. We'll take them out, but first disconnect the video cable. Okay. Okay, those are our upper speakers. Here we have the part number. Now I'm disconnecting the Wi-Fi antenna from the Wi-Fi card. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi card is soldered on the motherboard, so you cannot replace it. If Wi-Fi doesn't work, you have to replace the whole motherboard. Now I'm taking out all the screws for the motherboard. Disconnect all the cables and close each connector, otherwise you may break the clip. That's a speaker connector. Alright, and motherboard is out. Here we have the part number. Processor is soldered on the motherboard and you cannot replace it. Now we can take I/O board. So the ports are on separate board. That's very good design. If your ports don't work, then you can replace just this board. Here we have the part number. This one here. Now, audio port also on the separate board. So if you're not getting any sound from your headphone port, then replace this board. That's our audio. Here we have the part number. Now we have the Palmrest Trackpad keyboard assembly. Let's unscrew the hinges for the screen so we can disconnect it. Now gently open the laptop and you can disconnect the Palmrest keyboard. Keyboard is attached with screws, so if you need to replace just the keyboard, you have to take out all the tiny screws and then you can do it. Same with the touchpad. It's attached with screws, so if it doesn't work, you can replace just the touchpad. Very often the whole assembly is sold, the keyboard, Palmrest, touchpad assembly. So if you need parts, check gatlaptopparts.com. Here we have the part number. And now we have our screen left. Usually sold in one piece. Easy to replace. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.